So in this video, I'm going to show you how to use for loops. By the end, you should be able to use for loops on printing certain numbers in certain ways. And if you could also develop this further on using it for strings and if statements as well, if you already know that. If not, I'll be making another video on if statements, the video directly after this one, and how to use while loops with if statements. So yeah, so the only way I can describe this is here we have for x in range. You'll see this many different ways. For I in range, for I in range is usually just tradition. You can have anything. For this instance, I'm just using x. So for x in range 5, print x. Now obviously we've got the print, which means it should print something. Here for I in range 3, 6, print x. As you can see, I've got the comments to guide what you need to do. Print for x in range, print 3, 8, 2. Now here are the 3 different levels of difficulty. They're not really all difficult, it's just how it is. So for x in range 5, print x. That would print out the numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. In my other video when I was doing slicing strings, I said the numbers print from 0 and then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got 5 numbers, but they start from 0 and it goes to 4. So if you're gonna say print 2, 5, you have to print 6. And here prints out 3, 4, 5. It prints out 3, 4, and 5 up to 6. And for the one on line 10, for x in range 3, 8, 2, it prints the ones from 3 to 8, 2 at a time. So 3, 5, 7 is 2 times table just starting from 3. And it will print the variable x. So let me try and make this easier to read. And let me just copy this, then paste it there. Okay, so let's run it. Okay, so here for the first one, print x in range 5, print x, new line. It should print 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 like it does. Here after the new line, print for x in range 3, 6, it should print out 3, 4, 5, which it does. And then after the new line, 3, 5, 7, which it does. This can also be used to find characters. So for loops are rather difficult. If you're gonna have an if one, you can say if this is happening, blah blah blah. If statements for me, they're not exactly loops, but you can use them in loops and outside loops, and you can use loops inside them. So I definitely prefer this. I don't really use this kind of syntax. It's even for loops. I usually use while loops because they're more interesting. Let me just show you. So while, these are also nicknamed infinite loops. Yeah, while 6 is bigger than 3, then you have a colon. Print 6 is bigger than 3. Okay, so this is gonna run forever basically. As you can see, it's just gonna keep going and going and going and going and going. If you scroll up, there are already thousands and thousands here. So yeah, I use while loops. They don't necessarily go on forever, it just depends how you use them. So you can have while 6 is bigger. Oh, this is a very good idea if you're using it for an input. While input is not equal to a password stored in wherever, print wrong password. This is what they use if you're gonna have a password. So let's say a user creates a password and it's ABC123. If the password doesn't equal to that which they created, it will lock them out of their account. And you can use this in many different ways. So I definitely use while loops more. For loops are not really my thing. I'll make a video again next on how to use while loops. But if you like that video, leave a like and subscribe and show me your code examples down below.